Welcome to Solve It Like a Marketer and to a new playlist that I'm introducing, Marketing Terms A to Z. Now, this is something I'm going to chip away at periodically, but you know what? I thought it might be useful for you to have a quick reference guide of commonly used marketing terminology. So today's letter is E for experiential marketing. As always, please subscribe, hit that bell, and be notified of new episodes every week. Don't go away. So, what is experiential marketing? Well, experiential marketing or engagement marketing is a marketing strategy that directly engages consumers and encourages them to participate in a brand experience. Now, this is a type of marketing based on creating memorable and innovative customer experiences to create deep emotional connections between the customers and the brand. Now, in traditional marketing, consumers are treated more as passive receivers of a company's message. So think of a print ad for sportswear, for example. You see the ad, you read the ad copy, and you interpret given on your relevant experience. You literally receive that information and then do with it what you will. But in experiential marketing, you're actually part of that experience. A brand involves the consumer directly and often offers a window into the evolution of the advertising campaign. And this allows a business to forge a relationship with consumers by allowing them to be both a part of and see the process of a campaign from beginning to end. Now, I think one of the most famous examples of experiential marketing is Walt Disney World. So we know that as Walt Disney World Resort. It's also called Walt Disney World or just Disney World for short. And it opened its doors in 1971, so a long time ago. So it's kind of old hat at this. And it really has grown to have, I think it's about 58 million visitors every year. So this is true experiential marketing at its best. Everything has been thought out from the moment you walk into the resort and you're greeted by different characters. If you happen to stay at the resort, everything is themed. It is an entire experience. And what's interesting is I think it's an experience for the whole family. So it doesn't matter if you are young or if you are older, there are aspects that really appeal to you. And of course, it connects with you on an emotional level. Mickey Mouse has been around forever and a day. So even if you're in your 50s or 60s, you have that emotional connection. So they're forging the connection with the brand. And then, of course, this explodes into, ticket sales at movies, or I'm sure they make huge profits on merchandise every year. So that's kind of the go-to standard, gold standard, if you will, for experiential marketing. On a bit of a smaller scale, M&M created what it called at the time flavor rooms. It was looking to create its next flavor, and so it created an experiential marketing campaign to include consumers to, in theory, think about their next flavor. But of course, it was a really great way to have the consumer bond with the brand itself. So they created these flavor rooms where they would serve drinks and M&M themed cocktails. And again, it was an immersive experience. If you went, I believe it was in New York City at the time. So you went and you really you experienced that brand. And I guess the offshoot is that you believed at the time that you were part of M&M's future. So you weren't just accepting the brand as it is, but you were part of its whole strategy moving forward, which was really quite smart. Now, Lululemon did something interesting for Pride Month called Pride and Present. They started by talking to consumers as well as their employees about different topics regarding LGBTQ plus and its community. They then shared the responses on Instagram, I believe primarily through their Instagram page. And then from that, they created an installation piece, which people could walk through. And that was featured at the Hudson River Park. And the whole piece reflected these responses that people gave. So again, a different type of experience. You are experiencing the physical, but also there is the diversity aspect, as well as reaching out to the community and really saying something about LGBTQ plus rights. So it kind of had a bit of an advocacy bent to it as well. So again, very, very smart on their part. Now, my final point is that experiential marketing doesn't need to be so grand, a grand overture. So if we scale it down, if I walk into a supermarket, for instance, and I'm given a taste test of a new product, say ice cream, that is a type of experience. Another would be if I want to thank my clients and I send them some sort of piece of merchandise that reflects, say I'm an IT company and I send them a USB drive as a thank you, but the USB drive also has my logo featured on it. This too is a type of experiential marketing because, again, you're marketing your brand, but then hopefully, they'll take that USB and plug it into their computer and experience your brand. So there are lots of creative ways that we can engage consumers or customers with our brand, with a type of experience. So you know what? I want to hear from you. There are all sorts of really cool experiential marketing campaigns happening worldwide in different cities, usually bigger cities. So if you've come across one that you liked, please mention it in the comments below. And I'll mention also that every month I'm trying to do a Q&A episode with some of the questions and comments that you leave on the channel. So please leave those comments so that maybe I can mention them in an upcoming episode. If you'd like to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and please share so that others can also enjoy my videos. If there is a marketing term that you'd like me to cover, please mention it in the comments below. You can also buy me a coffee for those long nights researching and writing these episodes. You can catch me on the social accounts Instagram and Facebook for extra content. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn. I'll see you weekly with a new video, so please stay tuned and together, let's solve it like a marketer.